Well, hello everybody. Happy Friday. Actually, let me move the camera here. I'm never ready, am I? Happy Friday the 13th. And welcome to another RV chat here coming to you from Hershey, Pennsylvania. And I see that you guys started without me, which is cool. I'm glad you are here, all of you. Let me read some of your comments. I was gonna use a new state of the art streaming software here, but I decided to go classic once again. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Neftali Aponte, love the Hershey videos. Thank you so much. Barry A. Edelman, Robert, your Four Corners trip. Did you rent a class? Who do you rent? Did you rent a Class C from? I know it was a number of years ago. What were the fees? Fees, daily, weekly fee, how much mileage allowance, insurance fee. I rented from El Monte, and that was like after all was said and done, it was about $200 per day, and yeah, we did pay some overage for the mileage and all that. It is expensive, but I think it is the best way if you are new to RVing and you wanna test the waters, see if you like it. It is the best way to do it. GeoPro RVs are the best quality and value that you can find out there. Prove me wrong. I have no idea exactly if it is the best, but I saw them and they're very nice. Let me tell you. Robert, the music playing in the background as well. And Camo Dave even talked about Robert, the live and said, and then, yeah, imagine that. I saw that. Camo Dave was apparently he follows me and he likes RV tours, and I have a bunch of those. Actually, I haven't edited anything from yesterday or today, and I did interview the guys from Pleasure Way and the guys from Freightliner and Mike and Winnebago. And today I spoke to Mike and Jennifer Wendland of the RV Lifestyle podcast and YouTube channel. In fact, they're my neighbors here. They still haven't come back. And I'm having a little bit of coffee because, believe it or not, these RV shows are kind of exhausting. Chris Hall from Amelia Island, which RVs you toured that had solar system as standard equipment? A lot of the Class Bs, like some of the Pleasure Ways and Winnebagos, and they have solar. And what I've noticed, and this is actually a trend. I've seen many trends. Like I've seen a lot of things that I like. A lot of the newer trailers and RVs are pre-wired for solar, and like the new Minitini that I will show. I did a more thorough walkthrough. I'm gonna post that one later because when you first walk in, you don't really notice everything. It is now pre-wired for a rear view camera. It has USB ports right next to the bed. Little things like that. That's a great trend. Every RV that I've seen has USB ports. At the nightstand, which, as you know, we all fall asleep with our mobile devices. Nowadays. Anchorage, Alaska. Hello there. Flexstream, hello from the White House. A special guest is going to comment from the Oval Office during the show. Stay tuned. Interesting. Hey, Barb Forey, hello from the Foreys, our friends up in Ohio. And by the way, it was great hanging out with the Foreys, and they showed me so much, and they hooked me up with so much stuff, and of course we got the sponsorship from the Marion County Ferry that goes to Putin Bay, the Key West of the North. That was really, really cool island, and East golf carts. They hooked me up with all those services for free. And I'm gonna do a great video of Putin Bay after all is said and done, and we had such a great time last Friday. Also at was it Friday or Thursday? Did I talk about that already? At the brewery. At the North High Brewery, and I have a case of North High beer there. The owner could have been nicer, and he he hooked everybody up. That was really, really cool. Also, Donato's Pizza donated pizza for the event. We had a very, very cool meetup there up in Ohio, and yeah, it feels like it was yesterday, and it was well, it was less than a week ago. Yesterday we had a good meetup here in Hershey, Pennsylvania, at Troig's brewery. We got like, I don't know, I lost count. We were a little disorganized, but we were like 40 people there, and people from all over the place. There was a patron, Robert Polk, from Leesburg, Virginia. Um, Lots of people, and even Herbie arrived. He made an entrance later in the day. You know, he's had Herbie is Red Jaguar, by the way, for those of you who know him from the chat here, and and we basically closed down the place by 10:30. They were kicking us out, and I thought it was going to be a little bit of a shorter meetup, but no, it was a 3.5 hours solid, and by the end I was losing my voice. But yeah, let me read some of your comments here. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, Rafael Schubert, are you going to upgrade or even buy a new trailer after the Hershey RV show? Not yet. I mean, if Winnebago wants to hook me up with a new trailer, I'm open. I'm open to talk to them. You know, but I'm not gonna buy anything. Not yet. I might upgrade the axles and suspension in Mini Teeny here. Although if I could trade in for the new Micro Mini and do the upgrades that I need to do, that would be a cool trailer to take to Alaska. But we'll see. We'll see. Bram Michelle, Chris and I enjoyed meeting you at Troig's last night. Last night was fun, wasn't it? And I'm sorry, so sometimes when it is a large group of people, it is hard to pay enough attention to everybody. But I think I got everybody last night at one time or another, and it was very nice meeting all of you. Yeah, it's I have to start doing more of this. Definitely around the country. I'm not gonna do any more during this trip. I was thinking of doing something in North Carolina, but I'm probably just going to take about a good 7 days to drive back to Miami, and that's it. That's the end of the trip. I'm really anxious to finish editing the videos from the RV show and then start editing the videos from this epic 3.5 month trip. You know. Rolando Diaz, hey Robert, looking good with your new Winnebago hat. Yeah, actually, this was a present from a gentleman that brought it from the Wits, the Winnebago Rally. Brandon Stargill, finally back on the live chat. I missed the last two, traveling on a couple of camping trips. Oh, cool. And Harlem old boy question, Robert, I want to get an RV, but my driveway is too narrow. Well, you can either put it in storage. There are some places, it depends where in the country you are. Some places are relatively inexpensive that you can store your travel trailer. Or try to get a very narrow trailer. I mean, they have 7 feet. Minitini is only 7 feet wide, and I can fit it in that narrow hallway. Betty Garcia, you're a celebrity. Sometimes I feel like a celebrity at these places. Let me tell you, it's hard to get used to the idea. But so many people have recognized me at the RV show, especially as the day progresses and the RV show gets more crowded. It's really cool. It's really cool that I've been able to entertain you guys. You know, it's to give you some information, inspire some of you, and then some people fall asleep listening to my voice. I've heard all kinds of stories, so it's really cool. Did you see any Airstreams? Yes, I did post a video this afternoon about some of the Airstreams. I mean, there's not a whole lot new in the Airstreams. It's basically the same. I didn't see anything all that innovative. In fact, I was quite disappointed that the Atlas, which is the B Plus that they have, that they charge over $200,000 for, has a plastic toilet, which I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed with Airstream lately. It is what it is. Alex Cruz, salute, man. Actually, talking about salute. Today we are going to have, since we are in Hershey, Pennsylvania, some Perpetual IPA from Troig's Brewing Company, which is, the local brewery here in Hershey. And Brenda Mountain Girl. Actually, the chat is so behind that I think you guys those are still the comments from where I was drinking my coffee and beer. An upper and a downer. What could possibly go wrong? And yeah, so here we go, everybody. And I'm just gonna drink it from the bottle because I'm out of plastic cups. So everybody, salute, cheers, happy travels. Robert, enjoy the RV show. Check out Sandra Arnold. Grand Design products owned by Winnebago. We loved our Imagine Safe Travels. Yeah, Grand Design, they have a great product. And so something else that I noticed, Winnebago has this whole new line of trailers. And I think they are not stealing because it's the same company now, but some design cues from the Grand Design trailers. They have the new Voyage line. I interviewed the Winnebago rep. That video will probably go up tomorrow, and yeah, that was cool. Michelle Sanchez, you need to come make your songs into ringtones. We can buy for 99 cents for our phones. Always home in Key West. I should definitely do that. That is something that I started to do for the patrons, and then I stopped doing it. Nobody really requested it. But if you want a ringtone, let me know. Send me an email, and or actually, I could set something up in the website. We'll see. José Sánchez, hola Robert, muy buenos videos, como siempre te esperamos por acá. That's José Sánchez is my brother-in-law, by the way, you guys. And Pepe, si todos los planes se dan como está planeado, el viernes que viene, más o menos estaré por allá por Ackworth, Georgia. Yeah, what I was saying, probably by next Friday I'll be in the northern Georgia area, Ackworth, Marietta, Atlanta. Maybe try to hit Atlanta traffic on Saturday morning, and drive all day, really, all the way to northern Florida. And Amaranto Cabrera, oops, and what happened here? Amaranto, I lost your message here. So type it again. I'm gonna reset the chat because it's I might go back, but yeah, I'm too behind here on the Amaranto Cabrera. After the IPA and coffee, bring out the guitar. I should. It's up there, but I should be able to take it out. I have to take out well, I don't have to take anything out because I have my microphone for the podcast is out because I recorded the podcast yesterday. So I should be able to pull out the guitar today. I'll tune it real quick, and then we'll all sing along. Todd's Place. It was nice to hang out at Margaritaville with you. Oh yeah, Todd. Yeah, the Margaritaville was cool, and yeah, Margaritaville, and yeah, we had a great time in Ohio. The original Margaritaville, and yeah, they also kind of did sponsor me, I got the in full disclosure, I got the free dinner in exchange for mentioning them and showing them, and it's a cool restaurant, and they claim to be the original Margaritaville. They apparently predate Jimmy Buffett's song, so maybe Jimmy Buffett copied it from them. Who knows? And where were we? Mike Oxmel, Airstream may be overpriced for hipsters. I mean, in all honesty, they seem to be very well made. They're owned by Thor now, so take all this with a grain of salt. But they are very well built, and if you see them around Airstreams from the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, so they last a long time. Drinking one of my cover crops, Barb F. Yeah, cover crop, of course, also from North High, and that's the one that they made in. It was like a joint venture with the Department of Agriculture of Ohio or some I could, like the association. So it's all made with local products from Ohio. The cover crop from North High Brewing. Papa Drew Family RV Channel. They need to make a coffee IPA for you. You think that would be cool? Oh, by the way, the traveling elk. Oh, we have super chats. I'm sorry, I missed the super chats. Hello, the traveling elk. Uh, hey, where did you get that beer from? LOL, great hanging out yesterday. Yeah, man, yesterday was so much fun, and being able to see some old friends and meet some new friends, and yeah, very very. Very cool. Nomadity, was there any Tiffins there? Accent. As a matter of fact, right now on the other computer, I'm rendering, and today I'm going to be uploading for release tomorrow a video about I did the Tiffins. This video is about some of the like the larger diesel pushers. I'm trying to do something a little bit for everybody. I have another video coming up about fifth wheels. I have all kinds of trailers. The only thing that I haven't done, and I'm probably not gonna do, is like the classic Class C, like like the Cruise America that you would rent. Bill Utah, thank you so much for that super chat. I'm a little discombobulated as I usually am, but really enjoy the RV show videos. Hopefully, you were able to check out the Grand Design Imaging X. Yes, I did, and it's actually very well built. It does have a Murphy bed, so it's perhaps not something that I personally would like. But other than that, it's very high quality. Like Grand Design, most of the stuff they do is very high quality. Very good floor plan, and yeah, I have a video coming up. Actually, I did a video yesterday. I mean, I filmed it yesterday, but it was so crowded, and there was a guy there trying to sell the RV to some people. At some point in the afternoon, it is impossible to actually do a walkthrough video. So this morning, at the very beginning, at 9 a.m. sharp, I went there, and I reshot that video, and I did some of the other Grand Designs. I did that one. I did a bumper pull toy hauler. I did a fifth wheel toy hauler, and the longest fifth wheel that I have is like a 42 footer. I did a couple of videos like that. Jeff Pickle, a pleasure to meet you at Troig's last night. Yeah, last night was great, wasn't it? And it was so great to meet all of you guys. Jim, we're sitting in our pickup taking a break from job site, but cannot watch it live. Trying to beat the rain. All right, cannot watch it all live. Trying to beat the rain. Yeah, stay safe out there, man, and then yeah. Joe Ponder, what would be your biggest recommendation for a truck your size? I have a standard cab 1500. Biggest, like biggest trailer. It really all depends on the weight. No more than 5,000 pounds. Really, you. I mean, don't do like I did with the old Kia. You need to give yourself a little bit of room. Like a headroom, just in case you need to hit a steep mountain at 100 degrees, like I did in California 2 months ago. Yep, Jim, the original Margaritaville in Sandusky, Ohio. That's the one that we went to. Um, my wife commented that you look thinner in person. I've actually lost some weight since the last videos of the adventures in the West. But you know what they say, television gives you 20 extra pounds, and it might be true, yeah. There's someone out there. Oh, someone in a golf cart. Oh, so he's announcing I think he's announcing the wine and beer tasting. Yeah, the rec hall. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go there in a few and join Red Jaguar, who is here, and then Mike and Jennifer Wendland of the RV Lifestyle channel. They told me that they were gonna be there, and we got a chance to speak at the RV show, but between their celebrity status and my celebrity status, every we couldn't really speak because every couple of minutes there was someone coming in, and you wanna talk to to the people that come to you. So it's it was very cool. It was very cool getting to meet her. Car. Hey, the Lost RVers, thank you so much for that super chat. Tahoe next Tuesday for us. Great job. Hey, of course, Rutpeg and wife, the Lost RVers. I got to meet them a couple of months ago out there in Petaluma, California. They were my neighbors at the RV park. Serendipitously enough, or maybe they planned it. I don't know. Mike Masengali, no? Is that it? Massengale. What is your favorite new design features you've seen at the show? This is not going to be a popular thing, but I like the fact that they're moving. I see a trend of a lot of the manufacturers moving away from awning style windows and going back to standard windows, which I like. I like the fact that almost everybody is putting USB ports right next to your bed. Uh, there are a couple more things that were really cool, and right now I cannot. I mean, everything is LED by now. You won't find an RV with incandescents anywhere. But yeah, that's something that I noticed. I mean, some of the stuff is still built on the cheap. Let's face it. But they're getting the clue. You don't see like my valances. I don't know if you can see my valance back there. But this type of valances, like those colors, you don't see that as much anymore. Now it's more streamlined, more straight lines, um, more like neutral colors. So Nomadity, thank you so much for that super chat. What tips do you have for new RV channels? And I was thinking about that because I've actually met a few fellow YouTubers here at the RV show, and a lot of people ask that. And first of all, just do it. Put whatever video you can out there. Be out there. Don't spend too much time planning and procrastinating. Um, and I guess it it is like a car. When you start a car and you put it on first gear, or in our case, drive. Uh, um, you need first, second, and third gear. To break that momentum. That inertia, and that takes a lot of effort, a lot of you have to rev up the engine. But once you are at the on the expressway, going 60 miles per hour, the engine is just chilling there at 2000 RPM, in 6, 7, 8 gear. And the beginning is the hardest part. It's when you are still getting used to talking in front of the camera, or figuring out your style and your voice and and I didn't really find my niche and my style exactly until I bought this trailer 5 years ago. But I've had that YouTube channel for 10 years. So the first 5 years was pretty much, a lot of people do it quicker than I did, and some people even take longer. Um, but um, but you have to just grab your iPhone, point it at whatever you want to figure out what to do, and your iPhone or your Android or what have you, and just post that first video. And practice does make perfect, or improves greatly. And um, and consistency. You have to post a video at least once per week, and eye-catching thumbnails. No link bait, but a nice title, and that's all you really. That's all that really matters on YouTube nowadays. Don't worry too much about tags, or yeah. That's my experience, anyways. Brandon Stargle, thank you so much for that super chat. I know you are itching to get home, but if you decide you'd like to do a meetup in North Georgia, I know a great brewery near Ackworth. Man, that's tempting. Let me gather my thoughts here and think about it. But I'm gonna be there Friday, if all goes well. So goes well. If all goes well, so that'll be cool. All right, let me go up here Exploring America in our RV Di Tulio. Does Pleasure Way have their new Ford Freightliner Class B at the show? If so, would you post a video, please? No, they had a regular Ford Transit. That's the one that I had. I didn't see the Freightliner. By the way, that freight that I did, if you're getting a diesel pusher, Freightliner has a whole new drive system that it's an LCD screen, and supposedly they're trying to make it more car like for the experience of driving. And I did get a demo, and I'm gonna post a video about that too. Nomadity, I appreciate the info. Thanks for the inspiration. You're welcome. Girls in bikinis are a big draw thumbnails. Yeah, but that would be link bait, wouldn't it? In my case, anyways. Is there fully electric RVs? Well, not the drive part of it, no. But there are many fully electric RVs where everything is electric, like the stove, the stove and the refrigerator, and the only thing they use fossil fuels for, let's put it that way, is for the drive and the heating. There's some systems that use diesel to heat the water heater and the furnace. Uh, I like all the Hershey videos from Neftali Aponte, and I've got some more videos. I've got so many videos this whole week. I'm gonna try to be putting at least one or two per day. So you're gonna get dailies for a change on my channel, and then we begin the great adventure. I don't know if I'm gonna call it the Great Loop, since I did like a loop all around the United States. I wanted to call it the six corners, but I didn't get to I didn't get to the northernmost point, Engels Inlet. I didn't get to the northeast, to Maine. I'll get it later this year. And I don't want to call it the 48 before I'm 48, because I didn't get to see the 48 states by the time I was 48 years old. I missed North Dakota thanks to the hurricane. I still don't. I still can't claim Vermont or New Hampshire or Maryland or Delaware. So those are gonna be in the spring for sure. Bikes, boats, and bivouacs. Say hello to Iliana. Well, Ili is watching the video, so say hello. And I'm sorry I couldn't meet you at the Troix meetup. We'll meet up in person some other time. Just saw your Airstream video. We just bought the bunk model. Well, congratulations! And those Airstreams are expensive when new, but yeah, they have all kinds of floor plans, and for the most part, um, they're nice. I don't know. They have this thing that I didn't quite understand. The guy explained it to me on the video, and I left it on the video there. But some of the Airstreams have a combination black and gray tank, and I don't know if I like that. Because I like the fact that soapy water when you dump the gray kind of clings the hose and everything. And if you have a combination of both, Lucky Dog Productions moderator, hello, Sue. And Red Jaguar, outstanding job doing the Hershey videos. Thank you. I'm back from the show. Okay, so you are for the first time here at the chat. You are within walking distance of me. Actually, I saw your rig earlier today. Very, very cool. I like the sign that you have in the front, the Gibbons and your police flag. Very cool. You have a cool rig. I think the Winds copied it from you, didn't they? The Winds used to have something similar. Christopher Olson, how many miles have you done so far on this trip? Oh, I have to look at I have the trip odometer on the truck that I haven't reset yet. You want me to go real quick? No, I'll go later. I'll let you know on the next live chat. Actually, I'll make a note of it. But and if I was paying OnStar, I could see it on my phone here. But I'm not paying OnStar. I refuse to give General Motors $30 a month just for that convenience. But it's probably almost 20,000 miles for sure, or maybe more than 20,000 miles. The Colorado has 35,000 now. Jesse Mikil, Thank you so much for that super chat. Tom and I hope to see you at the show tomorrow. Thank you for all your show videos. Really nice of you to do that. No, thank you for watching. And sad news, I might not make it to the show tomorrow. I've been going for 4 days in a row, and to be honest, I'm kind of RV showed out. I might stop by around noon ish. I'm not gonna like wake up early like I did. Like I've been doing all these days. James Gabriel, hope your mother is happy and healthy. That was a fun video a while back. Well, I hope she is watching. I did call her to remind her that we were doing the live chat, but she didn't answer. You know, sometimes she doesn't hear the phone, or she's outside at the in the backyard or something. So we'll see. Have you stayed at the Thousand Trails Park in Hershey? No, I have not. You could pick up Maryland and Delaware on the way home, and I still might, but it's kind of a detour east, and I want to kind of go straight south. I might do Maryland, but yeah, I can do Maryland on my way south to Virginia. We'll see, but I just don't want to drive through. You know, I want to do something significant in both of those states. So we'll see. Desiree March, hello there. Where's the Cafe Bustelo? It's up there. It's up there. I just had a little bit of coffee to be able to be a you know a coherent. It's been an exhausting show. Let me tell you, as they usually are. A Are you camping at the show? No, I'm camping at a campground about half an hour away, actually. Which is that's the other thing. That's why I'm having like second thoughts about going to the show tomorrow, because the half an hour drive is beautiful drive, but it gets old after a couple of days. Cecile Tradewell, maybe the combination of black and gray water keeps the tank cleaner for the reasons you cited. It might be. He did explain it to me. I still don't. I mean, it might be a great idea for all we know. But I guess you would have to flush the tank every time you dump, right? In order to get rid of any solids that stay there. I don't know. Hey, Rob the story. Where are you headed next after Hershey? I was gonna do Cape May, man, but I don't. I want to get back to Miami. I'm getting homesick at this point of the trip, so I'm just. I'm gonna take a week to get back to Miami, but and I would have loved to visit you. I am in Hershey. I am 2 hours away from you, but we'll do Philly again at some point, probably in the spring or next year. We'll see. Definitely going back. Domo arigato, Mr. Robato 222338. My dyslexia is kicking in. What kind of RV show swag did you get at the new Winnebago hat? Yeah, this was actually a present from the folks at the Wit Club. Or no, it wasn't the Wit Club. It was I think it's called the Toes. It's the Winnebago Towables. It's pretty cool. It's a Nike hat. Very comfortable. And someone is trying to steal my YouTube password here. YouTube password reset code. Do you guys get that a lot? I get that a lot. And you're gonna eat baked beans. I love baked beans. You know, they make you flatulate. That's the only bad part. What do you think of the Ford V10? And that's from I don't know. I've never driven one actually, but they seem to be, as far as gas rigs go, they seem to be pretty reliable. That's like the standard for gas class A's. So, but I don't have any personal opinion about them or any educated opinion or like authoritative opinion about it. Barbara Zig, are the leaves changing yet, even mildly? Actually, I don't know if you saw in my Instagram, but up here, some of them are actually, yeah, they are. Let me show you. I don't know if you can tell. There on that tree, you see the leaves starting to kind of want to change. And up in Michigan, I saw some trees that were like precautiously changing. By the way, that's empty site there. That's where Mike and Jennifer Wendland are staying. The RV lifestyles. So yeah, Ricardo, hola, buenas tardes. Mo Rushlow, hello from Sewanee, Georgia. Enjoying your RV videos. Anything interesting in the vendors building? Not all that much. I did speak to my affiliate Techno RV once again. I saw him at the brewery last night too. But I didn't see anything, and yeah, someone really wants to hack my Facebook account. Would you consider getting a Class A or a Class C? I would consider getting a very short Class C. In the future, who knows? I might change my mind and I might end up with a Class A. But those are so big and so hard. I don't know. Maybe you get used to it, but it seems to be very. It would be not very maneuverable. Um, Stevie Moise, thank you for the Lance Camper video. You're very welcome. Cecile Treadwell. Study the topic of folding recumbent tadpole trikes and stop in Floral City, Florida to test ride some models with La Huchi Trail. It would be more than worth it. Yeah, I would definitely love to get me a folding bike at some point. Robert, are you doing the RV thing in Florida? Well, I'm gonna winter in Florida. That's the plan. So yeah. Naftali Aponte, any small 24-footer Class C in your videos? Yes, I'm gonna have some 24-footers. Actually, I really liked. Sometimes I revisit old models that I haven't seen in a while, and I really like that Winnebago View, the 24 something or another. They have 2 or 3 models, and actually someone requested that I tour one of them, which is the one with the Murphy bed, but it was like packed at the time. That may be one reason to go back to the show tomorrow, just to do that one. Okay, Lost Coma, combining the black and gray are an old-time Airstream thing. People found that one tank was underused, so combining they can extend time between dumps. Yeah, I suppose the black tank is much less used than the gray tank. I still think it would be kind of gross, but maybe not. You still have a Jim. You still have the PA countryside instead of the show tomorrow. Talk to you later. Back to work for us. All right, Jim. Talk to you soon, and see you in Florida soon. And yeah, tomorrow I was thinking maybe I'll go to Lancaster or Harrisburg. I could even do Gettysburg. It's relatively close. I would love to see Centralia, which is that town that is burning up underground. I don't know. Lucky Dog, thanks for the Class B reviews. We saw some that we liked and didn't like. We like the Unity with the twin beds. Boston Straight Pride. Do most trailers have inverters? Not really. A lot of them don't. But I see a trend of pre-wiring for solar and inverters. So they're pre-wiring it so it's easy to add after the fact. Hi Robert, we haven't seen any traveling videos. Are you still uploading to the regular YouTube or you have in another platform? I haven't finished editing anything, but you will see them soon. Hang in there for another week or two, and it's going to be a great adventure, as you know. The first video is going to be Florida, the Panhandle, probably into Texas. Then in Texas we have Houston. I have 2 videos of San Antonio. We have 1 video of Austin, and then going west. I didn't end up going to Big Bend National Park, but I went to this state park, which is also right by the Mexican border. I did a hike all the way to the Rio Grande, and then I went up to New Mexico. and Colorado and west to Las Vegas, the north rim of the Grand Canyon, which was amazing, and then California. I mean, there's so much. I have enough videos to last until the rest of the year for sure. Hey CLT, did you check out the Class C? I've seen several Class Cs, but I didn't really check out any classic Class Cs. I don't know why. I just, there's not a whole lot of innovation going on there, and generally speaking, they still have like the old style appliances, and yeah, I didn't do any classic Class Cs. The ones with the big mogollon in the front. With the cab over that has the bed on the Ford E350 chassis, like most of them are. Yeah. So maybe at the Tampa show we'll do some of those. Bill Utah, pass on the combo black and gray tanks. Yeah, it's oh, who do we have here? We have. Come on in, Herbie. Oh, it's open. No, it's locked. It's locked. Hey, Herbie.
Hey.
It's kind of messy in here, but you can be a co-host.
All right.
Hello, everybody. Red Jaguar is in the house.
How's everyone?
Hold on. Let me remove the chat here so we can see you. Boom. There you go. And the microphone. So here we are. Red Jaguar with
How's everyone? Out in YouTube land.
Yeah, man. Cheers, my friend. Enjoy the RV show there in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Watching them different RVs with you. Keep the good work. Thank you. And then...
Awesome.
Are you going to visit the Great Lakes anytime soon? Well, I just came back from Lake Superior and Lake Erie, and that was really cool. So, Herbie, come on, let me...
Pick my ears.
Let me put the microphone here in the middle so,
All right.
so
Very
people
well.
can hear us both well.
Okay.
You just came back from the show.
Yes, and I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
If I only had enough money.
I know, but there's some stuff there that is really cool. Are you going to trade your...
Nah, I think I'm going to have to hang in there for a little while
Yeah.
longer. Because anything worthwhile, you're looking at least base minimum of $100,000.
I know.
Yeah.
Was it crowded now in the afternoon?
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't
that bad. No.
I guess
I can imagine tomorrow it's going to be...
I guess peak time is like noon.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
maybe tomorrow I'll go like in the afternoon.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Once the sun passes over, it should be really nice.
Mm-hmm.
But I imagine it's going to be nice and crowded tomorrow.
Yeah, Saturday. Yeah.
Saturday, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody who's ever looked at a rig is going to want to be there.
I wish they would let me fly the drone because that would be a cool.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
but you're not supposed to fly it when there's big crowds, so unless you get permission.
Yeah.
Nah.
Unfortunately.
Someone is asking, how is Mary? Gianbruza.
Very well.
Gianbruza. And heard so much about him on Robert's chats, but now I see him in person. There you go. Babalu, always keep a base camp. Miami is Miami, but it'll work. Taxes eat you up along the summer, along with the summer weather. October is the best time in the Keys. I like October. I like February too, but February is what was that?
Yep.
Captain Kirk.
Yep, that was a notification. Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk to the bridge. Oh, man. Tomorrow...
Something about Robert y'all didn't know. He's a Star Trek fan.
Yeah. Yeah, we both are.
Yes, sir.
Are you more like the original series or Captain
Original
or
series.
Picard?
James T. Kirk.
Yeah.
William Shatner, he's my man.
Yeah, man. I'm more of a Picard kind of guy.
DeForest Kelly.
Yeah. No, Picard like the Next Generation. Next Generation.
Next Generation,
from the,
he's
from
alright.
the 80s, 90s.
When he started out, he was a little dry, but he kind of livened up as the show went on.
Yeah. Who else we have here? This one is for Red Jaguar. Has he been recording RVs on his channel too?
I'm just getting started with it, and I should be up and running by the fall.
He's got this same camera, so it'll be
like
5 minutes at a time, right?
Yeah.
Because this
camera, a little bit at a time. It's a lot of work.
This camera, the battery lasts literally like 5 minutes sometimes. You want a beer, man?
Yeah, I'll take a beer.
I don't have anything from Troig's Gold, but I do have something from.
That'll work.
You want an IPA?
Yeah,
or
IPA.
This is from Great Lakes Brewing Company.
Awesome. Thank
from
you.
Ohio. And there you go.
There we go. Awesome.
You
You got to get one of these.
It's back in Miami. I do have a bottle opener that says Romulan Ale on it.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, but it's back in Miami. So cheers, man.
Cheers.
Finally doing a live chat in person.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you see my little trailer here is in full production mode. Kind of messy. I'm editing videos over there.
Editing here.
Yeah, this tends to be the audio computer. That's the video computer, and then see, this one is somewhat is better for the live chat. So, okay, let's get a couple more questions here.
All right.
Trekkie, first Trek only. Okay, I guess I'm in the minority. But I'm a child of the '80s, so I kind of grew up with Picard and Riker and the Next Generation and Deep Space Nine and then Voyager and the new one. I cannot handle the new one for some reason. Doesn't feel like Trek anymore. I don't know. And then, but besides, you have to pay CBS to see it. So.
Yeah, you got to pay for it now.
Or pirate it. Hey, CLT, see Culture, Lifestyle, Travel. Hey, Red, good to see you, brother.
Thank you. Good to see you as well.
Right.
Glad you're here.
All right, and we have a super chat from El Guatero. Saludos desde Virginia, señor Robert. Un placer haberlo conocido. Y espero volver a juntarnos en el meetup nuevamente. Enjoy the beer from Valdivia, Chile. Of course, El Guatero, and he got me a beer. I haven't opened it yet, but I'm going to drink it. Let me show it. I have it here chilled in, and this is Kunzmann, and it's a beer from Chile.
All right.
So,
outstanding.
It does say cerveza here at the top. So, yeah. Hey, it was great to meet you. Mucho gusto haberte conocido. And with he wanted to have. I'm sorry we didn't get to have lunch together, but there will be other times,
Yes, sir.
Definitely, I'm gonna be to this area. I might come to the RV show next year once again.
Yeah, we'd love to have you back.
And Frank B, hello Robert again. Does some of all of your income come from YouTube channel? And so, what part is the most profitable? Well, most of it comes from YouTube nowadays.
The shirts. Fly film can
the
fly.
Shirts, yeah. It's the shirts are a good part of it, and the CD sales and the music. Actually, a lot of people are buying the music or listen on Spotify.
I love the music. My daughter plays it. Everybody plays it.
And then actually the second income is from Amazon. Some of my videos are on Amazon, and I'm gonna start posting more on Amazon Prime. If you're a Prime member, you get them. And so it's paying the bills, which is what's important, right?
Mm-hmm.
Love your videos. I have a 28 footer, going to try to get 20 footer this spring, and a lot of people are going into downsizing. Some people, have you seen all these other YouTube channels? More famous.
A lot of people going smaller because
and a lot of people going bigger. You saw the Mark and Trish.
Yes.
They have a fifth wheel now
huge.
That is from here to your rig.
This thing is huge.
Andrew and Monica, thank you so much for those super chat. They were, of course, last night as well in Troig's Brewery. Nice meeting you at Troig's and seeing you at the show today. Have an IPA on us. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers once again. And and it was great to meet you too. And Dancing Dan G, hi Robert. Neftali Aponte, Robert, you have to start a beer review channel. That wouldn't be bad. I mean,
that'd be a good idea.
I might become an alcoholic after a while, but maybe every time I go to a new town or a new city, as part of the video, I'll do a beer review. We could do that.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Frank B, thank you so much for that super chat, man. And James Gabriel, hello, bet you're having a great time. You're a star. Yes, it's been a great time. It's been exhausting, really, actually. To be honest, a little bit exhausting because,
well,
you know how it is. But it's been a great time, and I love to see the new RVs and seeing all of you guys. I've met up with so many people at the RV show.
Well, every day at the show, that's a lot of work within itself.
Yeah,
You know, all that walking and. But you
and
did.
I've been trying to do it, early in the morning.
I gotta get on that plan you're on. You look great, man.
I don't know. It's beer. Just kidding. Scott Barber, thank you so much for that super chat. Really appreciate it. And Steve Mack, hi Red, where are you from? And do you have a YouTube channel?
Philadelphia, and YouTube channel starts in October. Red Jaguar Travels.
Red Jaguar Travel. You're gonna use the same channel
Yes.
that can you have done? Just gonna rename it.
Yep.
Red Jaguar Travels.
Red Jaguar Travels.
Let me know and I'll subscribe and I'll promote you. Man. I would really love to see your perspective.
Okay. All right.
This stuff
Great.
from your perspective. Are you gonna be full time or are you just gonna be like?
I'm gonna do like you do. I'm gonna try to do the 6 month at a time.
And you need at least 3 months if you wanna go out west.
Yeah.
And you have to go out west. I mean, the east is beautiful too, but that's a whole different country out there. Let me tell you, it's hello, Red. What kind of rig do you have?
I have a 2014 Monaco, 35 feet long, and only one bath. That's the only downside. When you're sharing a rig with somebody, you need a bath and a half. But all I have is one bath, but it's very comfortable.
Yeah, I've seen it, and it's nice, man.
It's a diesel, which is another thing. Diesel fuel's on the rise. That's a killer in the pocket.
Yeah, but the diesel, it's nice. You got that power.
Yeah.
The diesel pusher, I thought.
No, it's a front end diesel.
It's a front engine diesel. That's which is uncommon for
very
Class
uncommon.
A's. Yeah.
I got something for you, buddy. I forgot to bring it in.
All right. Yeah, let me turn this off real quick. And I'll get back to you guys right away. Give me a second here. There. All right. Where were we? Robert, you can make your own IPA at North High. There just wasn't enough time. Yeah, I know. I saw what they have there. And that would be cool. Maybe next time I visit, definitely. Delinda Griffiths, hello, happy Friday the 13th. Hope you see you again when you come back to Central Florida. Hello from Delinda, Looney, and Danny. Definitely, I'm going to go through Central Florida on my way back to Miami. But it's gonna be one of those zoom. And I'd probably even take the turnpike because I mean, I might stop in Jacksonville to get an RV wash, but that's about it. Good to hear Red. Yeah, Red went to get something, and he'll be back. Victor Torres, it was from India, not an import. There was an India wedding while I was at the hotel. Dancing Dan G, I'm sorry that Disney World did not give you a good spot at Fort Wilderness. Well, it is what it is. I'm not gonna stress about it or even talk about it anymore. Yeah, so I won't talk about it anymore. I could see a vendor booth selling your shirts and music at the show, Glenn in Scottsdale. Maybe one of these days I'll get a booth, and I have no idea why I'm giving Winnebago free advertising here, but they gave me the hat, so why not, right? Rhoda Fred from Monrovia, SoCal. It's over 100 here today, so cheers and stay cool. Actually, it feels like autumn is starting to come to this area. It's actually yesterday it was very hot and humid. I thought I was back in Miami, but today it was actually kind of cool in the morning. It was in the 60s, and right now it's probably 70s, low 70s, I don't know. So yeah. Jacqueline Gipley, are you bothered if someone comes up and say hi and just shake your hand and something? We'll be visiting Hershey RV show tomorrow. Husband's surprise birthday gift. No, I actually like when people approach me and say hello. Even when I'm in the middle of a video or shooting or something, I'll just edit it out. The only time I'm bothered is like maybe if I'm in the bathroom and someone knocks on my door here, if I'm sleeping, that normal stuff that anybody would be somewhat bothered by. But no, not really. And Scott Barber, Robert, do you ever grill out when you travel camp, or is too much hassle for short stays? Also, please stop 3 IPAs from this trip travels. At least the ones you feel top 3 IPAs, the one that you feel that we all have access to. Well, I really liked the one that I gave Herbie, that Great Lakes Brewing Company. I liked it. North High, of course. And they have North High, and I have a case of IPAs back there that they gave me. And North High has like 6 different IPAs.
What's that mean?
Yeah. Watch out. Yeah, I have a mess in here. It's been one of those weeks where I haven't had time to put stuff away.
I stuck it into Colorado. I don't want everybody to know what I got you.
Oh. Okay.
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise. All right. Looking forward to that, man. Oh. October in the Keys. Water is warm and no people. Transition from summer to winter. Back in February is a zoo. Yeah, I agree. And the way Red is back. Red Jaguar. And I agree. But the Keys in October are still kind of hot. And but it's cool. The water is warm if you want to get in the water. Although there are no good beaches at the Keys.
Good fishing, though.
Yeah, good fishing. No, I never gotten into fishing. That's something that's a hobby that I have to take up.
You gotta try it once, Robert.
Yeah, I gotta try it once.
I love fishing.
Yeah, I did it once, and many years ago. Okay. And all I caught was a sunburn. I went with some friends from high school back in Miami. 1990 probably. Do you think diesel is more to maintain that gas?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
But there's trade-offs for everything. The diesel's more expensive than gas, but you get a lot more out of diesel, primarily longevity.
So, yeah. The diesel engine will last forever.
Forever, if you take care of it.
500,000 miles more, actually. Probably.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah.
You think of all the semis going down the road every day.
Mm-hmm. Let me see what else. What is a great combo? It's fun having stopped by. Yeah, cool. It would be cool to get a guest star here.
Every once in a while.
Once in a while. Well, I had CLT in the podcast a couple of months ago.
Okay, that's right. You sure did.
And CLT, one of these days, I'm gonna have you at the live video too. Oh, what is this? We've got a super emoji, I think they're called. That's a new thing.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much for that super chat, Dancing Dan G. Yeah. Thanks for being you. Oh, you're welcome. It's easy being me. and I love, as you all know, I love what I do, and I feel very blessed and very lucky to be able to do it, and I'll be able to do it long term and show you guys stuff. Let me see here. Your top IPAs and red stops 3 beers. CLT wants to know. Well, I started talking about my top 3 IPAs, and
okay.
Of course, as I said, the ones that I've been drinking, but I would have to say in Tampa, Cigar City High Ally was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
My first IPA, and I always hold a little spot for it, is Lagunitas IPA. It was one of the first IPAs that actually popularized the style, probably almost 10 years ago. And you, Red Jaguar, are you an IPA drinker, or do you drink something else?
I get into it every once in a while. I think the very first one is when we had together last year. Do you remember?
Yeah.
That was delicious. Mm-hmm. That was outstanding.
Yeah, last year we were in our short encounter, because last year, as you know...
Poor Kia.
Yeah.
That's my memory.
I mean, she died prematurely, but she was going to die at some point, right?
Yeah. That's true.
Okay, /Geo, love your Hershey videos. Look forward to viewing them all. Can you give a shout out to my friend Vic Torres? Hey, Vic Torres. Please and thank you. LOL. All right. Topsail Hill in Destin is good in October. I can imagine, yeah, because the Gulf is still kind of warm in October, and Destin, is one of my favorite beaches in the whole country. So, boom, Don Holloway, thank you so much for that super chat.
Yep.
Da, 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 da. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds. I just purchased the 2020 Arctic Fox truck camper yesterday. Maria and I will see you next year for sure. Keep up the good work and cheers. Hey, congratulations, and
awesome.
I didn't see any Arctic Foxes at the RV show.
They're supposed to be really, really insulated, really well. Those really nice
maybe I'll see if they have them tomorrow. I have the map somewhere. The RV show map. Yeah, it's so there's an app too.
Okay.
For those of us a little more technological, but sometimes when I'm at the show, I just printed this thing, and that's how I roll. So I'll see. I'll put my magnifying lens on and see if I see Arctic Fox here anywhere, and maybe tomorrow. I look like an old man when I do this. But
Let's see. You got some stuff over here. Maybe it's in one of the bags.
The what?
Winnebago.
The Winnebago bags. There was some presents from the Toes group. The Towables. They got me this hat too.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice.
All right, so congratulations, Don and Neftali Aponte. IPA review on Red Jaguar Travels and hot fishing spots reviews for next season, a must. All right. We'll try to do that. And Lost Coma. Captain Picard to the bridge. No, Captain Kirk. Lazy Days are my choice for a Class C as they are better quality. I've seen the Lazy Days. Yeah, I like them. They seem to be pretty cool. There's so many brands.
There's so many. Yeah, it's hard to narrow down.
Yeah. Get a little on this side, so you're a little bit off camera there. So people want to see you too.
All right. I didn't even look at the camera. I'm reading the.
Yeah, I got the chat.
The chat.
It would be cool to be able to make this a little larger, actually. Can I? No, I don't know how to do it. Anyway,
I'm reading the chat too.
Okay, Robert, I'm a live stream video producer. If you ever want to do a live stream concert, let me know. I think it will be awesome. I've been trying to learn how to use this new app called Streamlabs, and one of these days I'm gonna get it to work, and we're gonna do it. Let me see. Robert, we have another tropical storm in the Florida coast now. Oh, don't tell me that.
Wow.
Should I make should I make a beeline down to Florida? I haven't really been monitoring the news, but yeah, I saw that it was like a tropical depression. I didn't know it had turned into a tropical storm. Well, yeah, lo and behold, this tropical storm, this depression 9, it really isn't all that organized. There it is. It's in the eastern Bahamas. I mean, the folks in the Bahamas, they do not need another hurricane, let me tell you.
No, they don't, no more.
Armando Correa, good evening. Had a great time at the meetup last night. Yeah, wasn't that nice? And I saw you at the RV show yesterday and last night. So yeah, it was cool to hang out again. Of course, you were there at the meetup last year as well. And Brenda Klein, that's what I do too. I used to. Then it's gone. Actually, I could. I have to use the paper maps. Must be my age. I like to use the app. By the way, the website for the RV show is horrible on mobile, but they do have an app that works rather well. So if you go to the RV show tomorrow, then just download the app. It's called Hershey RV Show.
Yeah.
America's largest RV show, and they, you can. But you see, their map is not as detailed. They only have like the brands, but they don't have like the paper map has more information. Really. That's the only thing. Okay, CLT. But wait, CLT did say something before. So, Robert, if we have a caravan roundup in Central Florida sometime, we'll go. We have to plan something.
I'll go. I'm game.
Yeah, you're only like 20 hours away or so.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool to do. Maybe we can do like the Orlando 1000 Trails or one of these places.
Yeah.
Or actually, if we could do Lake Louisa State Park, that
would be nice.
That place is awesome. Jenny Paul, love the videos. What is your favorite small Class C and favorite small lightweight travel trailer? I like that Winnebago View. It seems to be well made for a small Class C. I was trying to get into the coach houses today, and they're really well made. But there's something about the coach house that I'm not into it. And small travel trailer. I like the Lance travel trailers. They seem to be very cleverly designed, and I'm still not sure about Winnebago. I mean about Airstream and that combination gray and black water tank. I just found out about that. Believe it or not, you learn something.
Yeah, you learn something new all the time.
You think we've been doing this a long time, but yeah, every day you learn something new. Cuban Muncie, enjoying your videos from Jersey. James, you bring smiles to people. You're down to earth personality. Thank you so much. I'm really glad I'm able to. How did Robert and Red Jaguar meet?
How did we meet?
YouTube. I know it's been a while. I've been seeing your comments for years.
Yeah, we started way back when Robert was just starting out. In fact, I think he had another channel, and it was pretty much him playing music.
Yeah.
And then he got into doing some traveling, and he actually rented a couple of Class C's, and I was getting interested in it. Voila, that's how we met.
Yeah, and then we met in person for the first time last year after
years.
I was touring with Big
talking.
White.
Yeah.
Yeah, after years of talking. Yeah, that was cool. Good evening from Arkansas. All right, Arkansas, and we don't even watch TV anymore. I've been watching your videos. Well, I don't. As you can see, I don't have a TV here in Minnetonka. I took the TV out and made it into a wardrobe closet back there.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
Very well done.
Actually,
how did you match everything?
I called Winnebago and they sent me an extra door, which if you look closely is not exactly the same.
It looks good.
But at least it's the same color.
Yes, it looks
good. But they are not exactly the same. Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, I like it. I like the way they turned out for sure. Where CLT is happy to report the storm is not coming this way, so enjoy. All right. Yeah. Actually, we had some rain here last night. It was kind of nasty weather when we got out of the brewery.
Yes.
Yeah. And as you were driving from Philly, it was pretty bad too.
It was horrible. It was horrible.
All right. Apparently, T. Salinger also says fewer people in the Keys in October, so. Maybe we'll make a trip to the Keys in October, which is next month. Can you believe it? Man, next month.
Halloween.
Halloween already.
All here. Next thing you know.
Oh, I know. The Keys, October. And you know what happens Halloween weekend in Key West?
What?
It's a Fantasy Fest.
Fantasy Fest.
Where you get to see all kinds of middle-aged and old people naked, which is awesome, really.
Just a dream that you want to have.
Key West is always fun, even during Fantasy Fest. But yeah, do you know where we can get my RV ready for the winter in terms of getting it insulated? I don't know exactly what you mean. I mean, it is what it is.
Winterizing? Winterizing? Is that
well, you can winterize it. That you should winterize it, of course, if it's going to be below freezing for more than a few hours overnight. And then a lot of people, what they do to insulate it, if you want to camp in the winter, they put this reflective stuff. It's like a
Reflectex,
or whatever. It's like this aluminum-looking material. It's an insulating material, and they put it in all the windows and all that, like on the fantastic vent.
Yeah.
And that kind of helps. But if your walls are not well insulated, there's nothing you can do when in winter. And I camped in winter here. Not like snow winter,
but a little winter.
In the high teens, you feel that the cold draft coming from everywhere.
It seeps through the walls.
It seeps through the walls. I mean, the furnace, it does a great job. But when that furnace turns off, it cycles off. It's a minute later you can feel that cold.
The cold just coming in on you.
And from under the bed it's not. I mean, this Micro Minnie is really not a 4-season trailer, so yeah, it's not made for that.
but you have wheels and you can go to it by the climate.
Exactly. Exactly. Just sometimes when it is winter time, it is hard to
Yeah.
escape some of those. You would really have to hug the Mexican border all the way down there. That's and even then, this winter, you got snow in Las Vegas. It rained in the desert. It was a different winter for sure.
Yep.
Okay, what do we have? North Texas in the house. When are you going back to Key West? Well, I think we decided in October to maybe, I don't know. How many hours do you think you can get using a gas generator? It depends how large is your tank. Mine is about 8 hours, I think. I will get, and it also depends
Yeah.
or your usage. If
How
you're
much
running
power you're drawing
if you're
off of
running
it.
the AC, that thing throttles up and it's like a car. It's gonna waste more gas. CLT, have you had any chocolate? Yeah, but not from Hershey. Actually, I haven't had any chocolate here. No.
You guess what I put inside of the Colorado?
All
Hershey.
right, there you go. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll do a little touring around the area since I'm not gonna be like early morning in the RV show. I might.
It's a chocolate factory.
There's a chocolate factory, and yeah, we'll see. I don't really have any plans. Andrew and Monica, is Herbie going to sing with you tonight?
No.
You got it. James S. Robert, I'm retired, thinking about moving to Florida from California. What do you think about Jacksonville and hurricanes there? It's East Coast, so you're a little. But Jacksonville, if you look at the map, actually, it's in this kind of. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like in that pocket where hurricanes don't really go as much. They usually.
Yeah, they usually.
By the time they reach Jacksonville, they usually turn east back into the Atlantic.
And
So I don't think
like,
Jacksonville has had a direct hit ever,
ever.
which means they might be overdue,
Yeah.
but statistically speaking. But yeah, Jacksonville is not bad when it comes to hurricanes, no. And statistically speaking, it's a one in 30-year event really that you get a direct hit. So I wouldn't be deterred by hurricanes when moving to Florida.
Well, anywhere you move to, you're bound to see something or another. California, earthquakes.
Yeah.
Even in Pennsylvania here. You get so much snow sometimes.
Well, you can get a snowstorm, yeah. And in the Midwest, you get tornadoes. I think Arizona is one of the safest places, really.
Yeah.
I mean, you can die from a heat stroke, but that's about it. For in the summer, it gets in the hundreds. But yeah, Arizona and Nevada. Well, Nevada gets earthquakes too. I felt the earthquake from Las Vegas a couple of months ago. It wasn't an earthquake; it was like a tremor. Winterize, move to the south. Okay, that's what someone says. Yeah, I don't ever want to winterize Minitini. I was.
Winterizing is not that bad. I winterize Natalie, but the problem is when you de-winterize, no matter what you do, you still get that after effect from the antifreeze in your water lines. You can smell it.
You can smell it
no matter how much you flush and
yeah.
flush and flush. You can still smell it.
Yeah, I imagine it's not that bad. I know the Wendlands, which are my neighbors here, actually, they haven't arrived yet. They must be having so much fun at the RV show. I know they camp in winter and they winterize it, but they like flush the toilet with antifreeze.
With the antifreeze,
they just don't use the water like to cook or
to shower,
or to wash their hands. They use other sources of water, but like they use it for the toilet. Yeah. You guys aren't drinking enough. Cheers! I have my father Francisco from Wynwood Brewery in my father Francisco. I thought your father was named Francisco. Okay, he's from Wynwood Brewery in hand. All right, I have a Troix Perpetual IPA,
and I have a Great Lakes.
Great Lakes. So cheers once again. I'm actually running out of beer, but I don't want to drink too much beer because they're having a beer and wine tasting here at the campground.
And that's why I'm here. Make sure you go.
Yeah, yeah, we're going. It says 7:13 already. I think we're starting to we're gonna start wrapping this up very soon because the tasting was from 6 to 9, so we want to get there. Right. Oh yeah, this is the good stuff.
This isn't bad either. That's delicious.
Yeah, and I have some North High there. I was gonna offer, but it's not cold.
Ah,
So North High, which is the one that they gave me up in Ohio in the when we did the meetup. Rick Clark, we were at Truex Brewery in Hershey a few hours ago. Great IPA and brisket. You should go after your broadcast. Well, we're going to the tasting. I actually had lunch there today.
yeah, we was at Troig's earlier today.
Yeah, because last night I couldn't really eat anything. I was talking for 3.5 hours straight, so that's always good. But I had someone recommended the sausage sandwich, and it was really good. The kielbasa sandwich. Okay, a couple more here, and then yes, correct in Jacksonville. Hey, Robin Taylor, we are from Key Largo too. Okay, James. Hey, Robert, you have really gave a lot of people inspiration. I started watching your channel when you rented the Class C years ago. Well, more or less the same time.
Same thing. Yeah.
And a few years later, after I decided to purchase an RV. Cool, man. Just
Sounds like my story, pretty much.
Man. 264 Pelican heads and only 53 likes. Let's hit that like button. Actually, 273 I see now. So,
smash the like button.
Yeah. What's your favorite part about traveling? Oh, meeting new people, tasting new foods and
seeing the beautiful sights.
Yeah, and I noticed that even in places that you wouldn't think, there's something interesting to see.
Yes, there's
everywhere.
something everywhere.
Let me tell you, I place like nobody talks about. I loved Omaha. Omaha, Nebraska is a wonderful city, and I want to go back. And I didn't allocate enough time, but
in some of the small towns,
some of the small towns,
how they treat you, they just treat you like you're important.
Yeah. In fact, here Elizabethtown, Pennsylvania, seems like a nice.
Oh yeah,
small
the community
town
they're real nice.
Yeah.
Everywhere we stop, they talk. They all positive.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm from New York. I moved down to Miami, and I love it here. Even if we have hurricane threats, you couldn't pay me enough to move back to New York. Yeah, well, Miami could be a little stressful too. Let me tell you, but yeah, I'm kind of itching to get back home and spend some time there, and then start traveling again. Because once you get the travel bug, it's
hard to get it out of your system.
Yeah. A snow blizzard is far worse than a hurricane, Lucky Dog says. And I've never seen a snow blizzard, but
it's bad. It's bad. You don't want to be in it.
Yeah. Using cheap vodka for winterizing. Even cheap vodka, I would rather drink it. I don't know. Oh, man. Great guest, great coverage of the RV show. Big Dog Bulldog, hey. More music. Robert in Hershey, go stay at the Hershey Hotel. I have a hotel here in Manitini, so
that's the point of these things.
I don't really like hotels anymore. So,
me neither.
Yeah,
me neither.
Packing luggage and that kind of thing.
I think being squeezed in a confined environment, that's my problem.
Mm-hmm.
I walk out the door of my rig, I'm nature.
Yeah, nature right here. CLT, it's funny. Al's story and Red's story gets repeated many times on our RV chat. You're doing something great for the RV community. Thank you so much, CLT. And 50 miles long along the peninsula, curving into the Panhandle, are some of the best. Florida. Suwannee River. I was just at the Suwannee River State Park, and it kind of did feel like Georgia more than Florida up there.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very nice. And you're going to see that video like in 2 weeks. So, all right, let me see if my guitar is tuned. If my guitar is tuned, I'm going to play our theme song just to... Oh, it won't come out. Whoa. I have so much. I was going to say crap, but stuff.
Just so you guys know, his rig is beautiful in person, too.
Close enough. And by the way, this not close enough at all. By the way, This guitar was a gift from a very nice gentleman from Santa Rosa, California, and he got it to me at the Petaluma meetup. And it's unfortunately it got a little banged up there in my compartment, but you know it's all good. It's a small travel guitar, and I can have a guitar on the road. I'm riding in my RV wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV, yeah, I'm riding. Whoa, I'm riding in my RV wherever I want to be. 'Cause I'm free in my RV, yeah, I'm riding in my RV. Drinking IPAs with Herbie in my RV. Wherever I want, because I'm free in my RV. Thank you everybody for another great RV chat. Thank you Herbie for being our guest star
Thank
here
you, sir.
on the live feed. Happy Friday, brother. Happy Friday the 13th, and happy travels, safe travels. Be safe out there, and see you next week.